Jayam Vishka Paramahansa Sutras Assistant of this account is Saraswati Thakur Bhakti and Vaishnava Amachari Srila Nata Pray for Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Sati Gaura Bhakti Shri Shri Radha Krishna Shankar Radha Kundagi Gurunanti Vrindavana Madhuraya Narakamayanti Jagannath Puri Lanti Jai Jamuna Manki Jai Anjis Manki Jai Tulasi Devi Jai Bhakti Devi Jai Samare Sarvapurna Enkai Gaura Prima all glories to Son, all glories to Son, all glories to Son, glory to Sri Sri Guru Sri Gauranga. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Hare Krishna. Continue resume from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 8. Dhruva Maharaj leaves home. We continue from text 31. Molaya Padavinyasya Nishange Luru Chanmavi Dhanavim continued. After trying this process for many months, and many unattached from material contamination, placing themselves continually in trance and executing many types of austerities, many mystic yogis were unable to find the aim of the path of God realization. At one time, the Swami felt about this practice. What time the Swami felt from this practice?
After 60,000 years.
After 60,000 years. That's a joke. 60,000 years ago practice. And in his case, he is a grown-up, he's a man, mature man, with all experiences. So after a long time of practicing, he had a problem that he felt. And Dhruva is only 5 days. There is no compulsion. So what is the chance of this success? What is the chance of development and success?
No chance.
No chance. When an advanced personality, you have a problem. What's the chance? It's just a boy. Inexperience in everything. So, the monk told him, many people have tried it, didn't succeed. So you don't waste your time, go back to that. What was the difficulty with instrumental money? What is his problem? What is the difficulty? Apart from it that he didn't succeed, what made him not to succeed? What are the things he should have that he didn't have? Made him not.
He was trying to control his senses, but the senses were not engaged in service of the Lord.
Okay, since you were not engaged in the service of the Lord. Okay.
He did not have the association of devotees.
There are no association of devotees. Very good.
He's trying on his own. He's trying on his own.
He's on his own. Very good. Very good. He is trying on his own. Is that the same with Dhruva Maharaj? No, Dhruva Maharaj is different. He's a Vaishnava. He has a different thing. He has a powerful guru. So, what happened to those Vishwamitra Muni will not happen to Dhruva Maharaj. It is one thing. What else? Make Dhruva Maharaj different. What makes him different? This is one thing. What else is making him different from others who practice of their own affair?
He did not get distractions. The distraction came in terms of even another movie. He did not get distracted, but Vishwamitra got distracted from his. Vishwamitra was distracted from the path of his austerity practice.
Distraction is always there. Always, even here. Distraction, you cannot remove it. It's always present with us. Yeah.
But Dhruva Maharaj did not get distracted from his goal.
have these distractions. He had distraction. It's something that made him not to yield to this distraction. He had distraction also. The senses are there. So what is so special in him? We mentioned it yesterday.
Determination.
Yes. He lived homeward with strong determination. I will never go back if I don't until I get it. This morning we mentioned how we should be purposeful in our Christian consciousness. We should have a purpose for being a devotee. Dhruva has a purpose. Why he was performing said he has a purpose. Any material, whatever it is. We should have a purpose. And this purpose should be clearly defined, should clearly define our purpose of being a devotee in Christian consciousness. Otherwise, destruction will affect us. Distractions are always there. Anyway, even Chubanoni, when was he practicing upstairs? Where? Inside. Inside what? Distraction. Anywhere you go, even if you go to the air, you get distraction. Anywhere. What of our own personal senses which are there? The mind. What is the mind? The mind will tell so many lies. So distractions are there. But when one has a purpose which is clearly defined, it's like Robert succeeded because his purpose was clearly defined. And with all the distractions, disappointing from his co-brothers, so many things happen, falling down in the street, no money, nothing, he was not distracted like all. Because, yes, the determination is he has a goal. He has a purpose. The purpose is the determination for it. Different matters has this ambition to know it. The devotee has it. Haridasical. No distractions. No distractions. Many distractions. Why he succeeded? That's his purpose. His purpose, therefore, his determination is very strong. He succeeded. Instead of being affected, he affected whoever comes to him. No God affected. There's the importance of being a devotee. Prabhupada is going to think very powerful example. What the pure devotee can do. What do you mean by pure devotee? So this is the point which you understand. Because it has a goal. It is purposeful. That the money tested him, he passed the test. If his determination was not strong because he doesn't know the goal, he doesn't know why he's going to the forest, why should I go to the forest? Not everybody who went to the forest that God succeeded. Not everybody. Many for so many cities in our scripture. And they failed. They have no purpose. And they lack association. They all depend on their own strength. The devotees do not depend on strength. We depend on the strength of Bhakti. That is our strength. Bhakti is our strength. So, another is speaking. After trying this process for many breaths, not only one breath, many breaths, and many unattached to material contamination, even with all that, detached from material contamination. They're practicing austerity means that they are trying to put the senses under control, not eating, not sleeping, but all that, one is not secure without Krishna. One is not secure. We are secured only when one is connected with Krishna. See, Haridas, what was his past life? Haridas. Brahma. Does he have power to control the senses? He has big position, big fame, the father of all, but he didn't control. I see, because he was dealing with material energy. Of course, in the second part, because he's holding the daughter of Krishna with great zeal, so he was fully protected. But when he was not in management, he's a simple devotee. Just a simple devotee, fully absorbed in Krishna. Maya couldn't do him anything. But he can turn Maya into a devotee. He was not afraid. He didn't curse Maya like a rascal woman he can do so. However, didn't curse him. Instead, he changed her to make her a devotee. Therefore, we should depend on Krishna. Depend on Krishna. That is true. For this reason, my dear boy, you should not endeavor for this. It will not be successful. This is a complete discouragement. This will not be it will not be successful. Don't waste that time. Go back to your house. It is better that you go home when you are grown up by the mercy of the Lord. You will get a chance for these mystic performances. At that time, he may execute his function. Every grown-up person is a devotee. Every grown-up people are devotees. What is the guarantee if you grow up and become a devotee? If the commanders refuse to become grown-up men because they know what it is, the sensei will dump you from all directions. You don't want to be there. So it's not a guarantee that one will become a devotee just by growing up. The sensei will demand more. So is it not the security? And not that one will get the mercy of the Lord by growing up. By growing up, then you get the mercy and become a devotee. No, it is by making effort. The mercy of the Lord comes by effort. Generally, people think that childhood is meant for enjoying life by engaging oneself in sport and play. Youth is meant for enjoying the company of young girls. And when one becomes old at the time of death, then he may try to execute the devotional series of mystic yoga process. Is that true? Is that true? Yeah? What is the danger of gratifying the senses from childhood before one turns to Krishna consciousness? What is the danger? What is the danger of doing that? Or is it wonderful? Is it wonderful? What is the danger? What is the result of gratifying the senses and grow up to become experienced in sanctification before taking to Krishna consciousness? What is the defect? What is the side effect of it?
One becomes attached. One becomes attached.
To become attached. The sensei continue to tell you, it was nice. Why do you give it up? It was wonderful. Don't you enjoy it? What else?
We don't know how much we will
children are dying before the parents. Certain yoga parents doesn't do funeral for the child. It's the children who does funeral for the parents. In Kali Yoga, proceed. No guarantee. Yes, what else?
We'll have no taste for Bhakti. Taste for
No taste because of addiction to sin. No taste. Yes.
Even if phase comes on the path of self-realization, but still the impressions of those gratifications keeps haunting.
All the things we do at childhood, they will come to us when we grow. Everything. They will come, they will be haunting us from all directions. You want to do Hare Krishna, the mind goes to it. Everything you want to do, the mind goes back to all the things we have been doing before. See, very, very dangerous. A person who has been sleeping 2 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning before he go to sleep, then he become a devotee and he has to go to bed by 10 o'clock. How do you feel? Too easy? It's punishment. This punishment. You cannot sleep because you have not been practicing sleeping by 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Maybe sleeping 2, 3, 4. All outside creativity is destroying our vital energy which is supposed to use in Christian consciousness. Or we live a very complicated life. You want to take to Christian consciousness, the senses will disturb you seriously. It's happening every day. Right? All the unnecessary things we have done, you will play back. Therefore, Prahlad Maharaj's advice from his experience that we should start it from the beginning. Starting from the beginning. It's better to start from the beginning before we get spoiled and complicate our life before taking the Krishna. Start from the beginning. It saves our time. It helps us it solves so many unnecessary problems which we will pass through. So those who preach or believe that you should wait until you get old before taking to Christian consciousness are followers of Ravana. That's Ravana's philosophy. Don't waste your youth for Krishna. Spoil it. When you get old, 75 years, then you take sannyas. When you take sannyas by 75 years, what will you do? What will you 1 year, 75 years, taking sannyas? What will you do? Which country will you go? You're already depending on people, so what will you do? You have no function. You cannot perform. You'll be trying to deal with all the negative impressions you got from all the nonsense things you have accumulated for years. So it's better to start early. Even if you start early, the nonsense we did from even people's lives, they are always waiting there. And they will always come to haunt us. So better we do it now. The great saint Dhira is instructing the one has just to test him. Actually, the direct order is that at any point of life, one should begin rendering devotional service. But it is the duty of the spiritual master to test the disciple to see how seriously he desires to execute devotional service. Then he may be initiated. After the test, the disciple should test the spiritual master. The spiritual master should test the disciple. Both tests should be. So here another one is testing the disciple. The man has. Continue. One should try to keep himself satisfied in any condition of life. Yeah, this is good philosophy. It's a very good philosophy. It's a very good philosophy. without distress or happiness, which is offered by the Supreme Will, a person who endures in this way is able to cross over the darkness of nations very easily. This is a good philosophy for a Brahmana. For a Brahmana, a devotee can accept this philosophy. As long as one is engaged in any kind of activity other than devotional service, it will result in the happiness and distress of this natural world. When we enjoy life in so-called material happiness, this could be understood that we are diminishing the resultant actions of our pious activities. And when we are put into suffering, it is to be understood that we are diminishing the resultant actions of our impious activities. Better to suffer now, pay off the karma. Mr. Papa mentioned, Prabhupada said that King Mirika was foolish. He was foolish. I was wondering why he's foolish. Because he has two things before him. Which one do you want to take place? Let me bend off by karma. Then I will enjoy. Is that what he took? Is that what he took? No, he took that one. I want to finish all my debt of suffering, then I can enjoy. Like I say, he was foolish. I was wondering why is everybody says he would have accepted to take the enjoying part first, then he go and suffer. That's what Prabhupada recommended. So I was wondering why Prabhupada recommended that. It makes sense for one to let me finish suffering, then I can enjoy. So I was thinking like that, but Sir Prabhupada said, no, he's foolish. He should have accepted the enjoying part, the good one, before enjoyment. So I was trying to understand why Prabhupada gave that one. Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea? Well, King Dhira, we had this story. Dhira. Yes. He had the option to take the result of his pious charity he did, or to suffer for finding but he accepted to take the suffering first before enjoyment. So I was thinking this is perfect. But in the Krishna book, Prabhupada said that he was foolish. So I was trying to understand. Did you read it like that? Okay. So I was wondering why Prabhupada said he's foolish. If I were the one, I would have also followed. I would have followed his path. To go and suffer first, then I come and enjoy myself. But Prabhupada said he's foolish. He should have taken the good one first.
So from there also he can do devotions and he can go ahead. The Prabhupada mentioned that. And if we take the enjoying part from there, so no need to come again.
Yes. You agree? You agree? So, you understand? Yes. So, as I was thinking, I would think like that. So, if he had taken the pious one, the pious result, he would have increased that piety by doing more piety. It will overcome the bad one he has accumulated, and he become free. He didn't know that, so Prabhupada said he's foolish. You understand? You have taken the pious part and then expand it. is a really nice person of a boy who was going to see his girlfriend. While he was going, he had to cross a very big river, and there was no boat. So he jumped in there. He got drowned. While he was being drowned, the flower he wanted to offer to his girlfriend, he just offered it to her. Then he goes. As a result of that, when he left the body, he was promoted to heaven. So he remember, when he got to heaven, he got a big garden of flowers. Because that's one flower he used. He got a very big garden, flower garden. So he started to think, one flower, I got this one. Now, yes, if I offer all this one, then I'll get something better. He did that and he got a better position to go to my God. Because he did that. See, he expanded the piety which he was having. So King Dhira would have accepted the pious path and expanded, which would contract the bad one. But he didn't do that, he accepted the wrong side. So he was considered foolish.
I have one question. Previous verse. Previous verse one question is that like our congregation devotees is also there to learn. But many of them they don't take to Krishna consciousness. They get Krishna consciousness from the very beginning of their life. But when we see the later of their life, they don't like. And when they are young or they are married, they are not taking devotion seriously.
Yes. When parents glorify their child, oh, the first thing he said is run. That's okay. Wait when he's 6 years. Maybe the child will say run again. Because that thing is innocent. So whatever he tells the child, you repeat it. When you pass 5, 6, 7, 10, the sense become mature. They will not remember around again. They will remember something else. So that's what we are saying. But the beauty of it is that, so Papa said, if we cultivate Christian consciousness in the beginning, the childhood, later on we forget it, towards the end we come back to it. That's the beauty. So even if we are not getting all of them, we should just put a lot of energy into them from the child. Because an investment. And they forget it later on, but later on also will come. So we know you say. So continue. Yes. So here Prabhupada is saying, when we are enjoying, we should understand that we are diminishing our piety. If you are suffering, we are diminishing our bad karma. So it's good for us to work on that diminishing. So we shouldn't be disturbed that we have a lot of challenges in our Christian life. We shouldn't be disturbed with that. This should help us to understand and dealing with my unnecessary karma. Let me continue. So it can be finished. This should be our consciousness. We should think of this. Be encouraged. So we should not think that I'm suffering so much. When I take the Christian consciousness and I'm getting sick all the time and getting wrapped up in the soul, which is so many unnecessary things. We shouldn't feel bad about it. Even Papa said, even getting injury or being a devotee, it's okay. It's okay. Because we are paying off. After we finish the payment, we'll be free. and eventually you will get it. Yes. Instead of being attached to the circumstantial happiness and distress resulting from pious or impious activities, if we want to get out of the clutches of these nations, then whatever position we have by the will of the Lord should accept. We should accept. This is good advice. This is good intelligence. We should not work against the plan the Lord has made for us by complaining about it or by challenging somebody to think that somebody is responsible for it. They are instruments. We shouldn't impede the process person has designed to help us to become a pure devotee by reacting positively in every situation. Every situation we should respond positively. Thus, if we simply surrender unto the supreme authority of God, we shall get out of the clutches of this material resistance. That is sure, Krishna's mercy. Now, the Muni continued to give his teachings to his disciples. Every man should act like this. When he meets a person more qualified than himself, he should be very pleased. When he meets someone less qualified than himself, he should be compassionate towards him. And when he meets someone equal to himself, he should make friendship with him. In this way, one is never affected by the twofold miseries of this world. So this is the process of transcending the twofold miseries. This is the process of transcending twofold miseries. In each of these three things, there are two sides. Meet a person who is more qualified than oneself. We should be very pleased. This is the positive side. Negative side. What is the negative side? Envy. Envy. That's the negative side. We will not transcend the twofold miseries. But the Muni said this is a formula for transcending twofold misery by taking the positive side. Envy. So by that envy, we will not get the message from association with a certain person. We will not get purification. Instead, we will offend the person like Swami did not understand Dhruva marries a great devotee. She didn't understand. So she had a problem. She will get a problem from your parents in bed. So we should take the positive side. We should be pleased, we should be happy, we should consider it fortune. We need to decide it's a great fortune. Great fortune. Because we are going to hear Krishna Katha from this service, which is the essence of association. The essence of association is to hear. Hear Krishna. Not to see, is to hear. When you hear, you get purified. If you see, you are going to make offense. That's the positive we should take. Meet someone less qualified than himself. We should be compassionate. It's the positive side. But the negative side?
Right.
Well,
Right. Exploit.
Exploit. To make them our slaves. Make them our slaves and exploit them and cheat them. Instead of teaching them Krishna consciousness, we spoil their life by having related with them. Which is happening also in our movement. So we should avoid this. And this can be done by the devotees who have no what?
Superiors.
The devotees who will exploit others are devotees who have no I've mentioned the word before, that's I'm asking you. Devotees who have no purpose, they have no purpose in Krishna consciousness. They are devotees who will exploit other devotees. They came here not for Krishna consciousness, they came for that. To exploit, to destroy. And for that, they will pretend to be good devotee, they will pretend for some time, for a good position, they will start beating children, abuse them in many ways. Physical, mental, destroy their spiritual life also. It's happening in our movement. Devotees who have no purpose in their Krishna consciousness, they are exploiters. They cheat. They came here for that, to destroy it. By spoiling our children. Therefore, it is necessary for us who are preaching to be careful about whom we are taking to live in the ashram. The question is, whom are we taking to live in the ashram? We should check to the proper say, this is the test we need to give before we can ask initially. Before we ask and initially, we have to check, we have to test. And I know in Pune you have a lot of questionnaires for intake, right? Yes, it's very important. We should keep to it. Very important. So if someone said, I am addicted to such and such life, I'm gay. So what do you? You accept? If you accept, you are creating a different sampradaya. Which will have very heavy consequences. So we should check. Very important. Check who we are taking to live. It's necessary. We have to protect our movement so it can last for long and help many people to become devotees. If it is destroyed now, many people will not have access to Krishna consciousness. And that will be a discredit for us because we need to present properness. So we present properness. But our own personal character, we should teach that to others. Exploitation. To those who are supposed to show them compassion, will exploit them. And then the last one. And when he meets someone equal to him, he should make friendship with him. It's the positive. With the negative side. Boasting, pride, You want to allow him to talk. You want to show what you can do and what you have done. So there's no space. There's a negative side. Envy also is this is also envy. Because if there's envy, I will not appreciate you. I want to show you that I'm better. I will speak soon. So, Damodara said, the process of transcending the triple miseries is to follow this principle. And he said, every man should act like this. We should all do like this. It's a principle. It's a motto of all of us to have. Someone qualified as A should respect him, should worship him, should serve him sincerely from heart. And that will be the gateway for my liberation. This is someone who is less to show the person compassion by teaching the person Krishna consciousness. You should invest in the person Krishna consciousness. Show the person whatever difficulty the devotee has, you should try to help the person to come to Krishna consciousness. As we do that, Krishna will take care of us completely. And you see somebody who is our equal. So you treat the person very nicely. We should have very friendly dealings. Friendly dealings. Not sure. The grace says now that therefore advise that the devotee should act perfectly. We should act perfectly. Instead of being envious of a more qualified man, we should be jolly to receive him. Instead of being oppressive to a less qualified man, we should be compassionate towards him, just to raise him to the proper standard. If we don't have compassion, we cannot do this. We will not have the patience to guide people. They will become a moderation. A devotee should be very, very happy to see someone walk into a temple. You should be happy, you should welcome anybody with a smile. Why? Why is that necessary?
Happy devotee.
Hmm?
More devotee, happy devotee, more devotee.
Okay, more devotee. What else? Why we should be happy to see my voice like him?
Because they are Krishna's guests, we should happy with them.
Because
They are Krishna's guests. Yes.
Krishna sent them to us. Very good. Very good. Yes. Why? Why should we do that?
They will feel at home. They will feel homely atmosphere.
Okay, we feel it. We feel it. Very good.
Krishna consciousness means everyone should be happy. If you are not happy, then they will say they are not happy. Right? Yeah.
Very good. What else? Why is that necessary? What is it? What is it?
Very few will come to the temple. No one comes to the temple. Very few people come to the temple.
Nobody will come to the temple. When people notice that we are not open,
We can establish connection with them, and in that way they can be connected to Krishna and Dhruva.
okay, you should be happy and connected. Okay, very good.
He will not come again if you are not welcoming.
If you are not treated nicely, they will not come. They will not come. They will not come. Even if you speak their big philosophy, they will not come. They will not come back. They will remember how you were treated. The philosophy will forget it. how they will treat it, that's it. So, are we doing like this every day? Is it what we do every day? Is that what we do every day? Smiling when people come? Huh? With each other? We're happy, truly happy with each other in the house. All of us. I want to know. We are many, so we should learn properly. We are many, so let us learn properly. Is that our experience? We are relating intimately with each other. Why not? Why are we not doing that?
Impersonal thinking is there.
Thank you. I mentioned yesterday. I mentioned many things. There's so much impersonalism in our dealings. So much. Very, very high. Please, let us try to deal with this. So much impersonalism is there. Should deal with this. Good point. What else? Why we not feel happy seeing people come, or even with ourselves? What is the responsibility?
We come under 3 months.
Okay, that's good. You would have the choice. Ignorance is dominated.
Sometimes we get too busy in so many services, we don't have time.
We feel that we are very busy. We don't have time. So, what are we busy doing? What are we busy doing?
Only what are activities or services?
It's for the people. Their business is for the people. Right? Our business is for the people. That's our business for the people. So we should have time for the people. That's our business. Thank you. Yes, this is part of it. Yes.
Rather than find fault with others and we think that
We find fault. We find fault. Because I don't feel like saying purely what in here. Don't disturb me. You're not pure. Yes, that's good. Yes, sir.
We are ending some others.
Envy. Yes, envy. Envy is there. Because, thank you, because we ourselves were not happy in our Christian cause. We're not satisfied in our Christian consciousness. It's dangerous disease. A person who is satisfied in Christian consciousness will feel happy to see others. Just like, how do you know a fortunate person? How do you know a fortunate person? This person is a fortunate soul. How do you know? Without philosophy, without how do you know someone is fortunate?
Happy.
satisfied.
Happy, satisfied.
Joyful. Joyful.
Joyful.
He is in Krishna consciousness.
A fortunate person will make other people fortunate like himself. That is sign that is fortunate. Will make other people fortunate. That's a fortunate person. How do you know someone is fortunate? He will increase other people's fortune. Is that not what Prabhupada did that we are all sitting here? He caused our fortune. Because he is fortunate. He caused our fortune. If he is selfish, even all of you will have their body. I don't know how many of you will sit here if Prabhupada did not do what he did. If you sit here, we talk about demigods, not about Krishna. We're sitting and talking about Krishna because of fortunate Prabhupada. He was fortunate. I say, he knows what is fortunate. So if we are happy in our Christian consciousness, We will make other people happy. We'll be happy to put smile on someone's face. Let us be happy to come make someone else happy by giving Christian consciousness to whoever becomes be happy that someone is, we have been suffering here for a long time like this, and Krishna has sent this person here. It's a great chance. I mean, to represent Krishna properly, represent properly, make the person happy. That is what we're trying to do. In the community we're trying to establish. This is the principle. Every devotee in this community must learn how to put a smile on whoever comes, and who is there, and whoever comes. So you're putting a smile on someone's face. Because we are saying we're happy, we should make other people happy. So be happy to see someone comes to our program. So be happy to see them. How much does it cost to make someone smile? How much? How much does it cost to make someone smile? How much does it cost? Eh? This is Krishna consciousness. Don't think that Krishna is just the rules and rules. That is not Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness is different. Different. Sweet relationships, sweet dealings, appreciation of Krishna consciousness. It's not about rules. Rules is just to prepare us to enter into the real thing. Sharing love, that is Krishna consciousness. Not rules. So practice this. Proper save us so that you save others. This is a bit of motto. And save to save others. We should constantly think about this. We wake up every day, we should know this, we should think about this. So whoever we meet, we should know this is my duty to give other people a chance to become devotees. Maintain this attitude, lost will never remember you. That is guaranteed. Lost will never remember you. You will forget you completely. So we have the formula for transcending, overcoming the triple miseries given to us by Narada. How to transcend triple miseries. Very easy. He didn't say to Dhruva, although he's speaking to Dhruva Maharaj, but he said here, every man should. He didn't say, you Dhruva. Every man. So all of us should follow this principle. If you want to transcend the triple miseries, you should follow this. Then our Krishna consciousness will become meaningful. Very meaningful. We would like to share it with everybody. Or as many people as possible. Proper we're speaking Krishna consciousness up to what point? At what point? He spoke Krishna consciousness to what point? Leaving the body. We're leaving the body. That was his mouth. That is how compassionate he is. Is he speaking about Krishna? Because that's what he is. We are his followers. They're not just belonging to the movement. That is not what it means to be his follower. It's to do as he did. He told him, the disciples were asking him, so Prabhupada, how yes, we have heard that a disciple can never pay a guru for what he has done, but is there any way we can recommend us to try? Prabhupada said, you should preach vigorously as I'm doing. is a preacher? Who is a preacher? Who is a preacher? Who is a preacher? Huh?
Six example.
Who is satisfied?
A happy devotee example.
A preacher is one who has character. One who has character. Character is power, not knowledge. Character is power. Power. Papa said, what can our 2 minutes work do? What can it do? 2 minutes or 5 minutes? What can it do? How many minutes per one lecture? 30 minutes. How many is our 7 hour discussion? 30 minutes. See the difference? It is character. That's character. So, that's a preacher. So Narendra has tested his disciple. And now let's see how Dhruva is going to respond to the powerful philosophy he has just received from his guru. It is, we should not think that Dhruva Maharaj has no faith in his guru. The way he's going to respond doesn't mean he has no faith in his guru. He's a dedicated disciple, determined disciple, approved by his guru. Yes. 35. Dhruva Vacha Soyan Samo Bhagavata Sukha Dukha Atama Rajita Kripada Kumsam Dhruva Sosman Kriya. Dhruva Maharaj said, my dear Lord Naradaji, for a person whose heart is disturbed by the material conditions of happiness and distress, whatever you have so kindly explained for attainment of peace of mind is certainly a very good instruction. But as far as I am concerned, I am covered by ignorance. And this kind of philosophy does not touch my heart. Is it true? Dhruva Maharaj is covered by ignorance? Is he covered by ignorance? Huh? He's not covered by ignorance. He cannot settle for anything less than his expectation. That is what is happening. Dhruva Maharaj cannot settle for anything less. Then his Krishna consciousness. He cannot go less. He stands where he is. That is where Dhruva Maharaj is. One who is ready to sacrifice anything to satisfy the supreme person of God that can be said to have spiritual desire. Dhruva did not accept the instruction given by the Christian Narada because he thought himself unfit for such instruction. It is not in fact, however, that those who have material desires are prohibited from worshipping the supreme personality of God. This is essential instruction from the life of Dhruva. He frankly admitted that his heart was full of material desires. He was very much affected by the cruel word of his stepmother. Whereas those who are spiritually advanced do not care about anyone's conduct. appreciation, adoration. That is a fact. Damodara's case is different. It's different. He has a mission to accomplish. It's not that he doubted Narada. He called everybody here Lord Naradaji. Lord Naradaji. So he knew the position of Narada. So he cannot just neglect him because he didn't know. He knows the position of Narada. So Dhruva said to him, yes, it is not a disqualification for anyone to have material desire and approach Krishna, not a disqualification. The Krishna himself, he said, if someone approach me for material desires, I will see the person to be a fool, but because I am not a fool, I will take my time to purify the person and then give him. That is so special. The demigod doesn't do that. The demigod, they feel very convenience that we approach them. Take, go. Don't disturb the peace. But Krishna is the Father. He doesn't do that. Krishna, he will give us what we are asking for, but he will give it when he knows that after giving, it will not become a problem for us. The demigod doesn't change us. They don't care for us. Because we just force them. Worshiping demigod is force. Yes. We force them so they can give us something. There's no love there. But Krishna does not do like that. Krishna will take his time to purify us. If wise people say God's time is the best, that's me. God's time is the best because he will purify us to the personal stage. Like, let's say in the case of Dhruva. When he gives it, it will never be a problem. So it's special. So we can still approach Dhruva Swami and glorify that. One is considered intelligent. If we can approach Krishna, it is better. Why is it better to approach Krishna instead of him? Because Dhruva is going to say, oh, I made a mistake by approaching you to ask you for protection. But why is it necessary? Why is it good that even with material desire we should approach Krishna? Why? It's an offense to do that. But why is it good that we should support that offense?
Krishna will purify the heart of the devotee.
Very good. If you approach Krishna, he will purify the heart. Very good. Something else?
You can say that is good for us. Not good, you don't give us.
Yes. he will make us purified to get what we need. That is how wonderful Krishna is. Yes. Even though we are approaching what offenses, he will still purify us. Just like we're chanting in the body every day. What offenses, we're still getting purified. There is no charity one can do with mistake and become successful. Eh? No. There is no charity you do with offense and become successful. It will become a offense. Yes. It's not true. But the only thing we can change with offenses and become purified if we continue. Father of God, if we continue to do it. This is Krishna. That is why we should approach Krishna in all circumstances. We should approach him in all circumstances. Because he will not leave us. So in Dhruva's case, we will learn something. We will learn something. Many things. We will learn many things from Dhruva. So many things he's teaching us by his life. I would like you to give somebody I would like to give somebody what you have learned from Dhruva Maharaj. This chapter. That's your examination. Somebody of what the things we have learned from Dhruva Maharaj, this chapter 8. Yeah, this chapter 8. There's so many things that he approached Krishna for certain things and he regretted it afterwards. Krishna chastised him. Did Krishna chastise him for doing that? No. Krishna was so sweet with him. So sweet. But very sweet. He didn't condemn him. So that's intelligence to approach Krishna. That's intelligence. That is fortunate. The question raised here is whether or not a person afflicted by material desire is fit to worship the Supreme Personality of God. That's the question Prabhupada asked, and he gave the answer. The answer is that everyone is fit to worship him. Even if one has many material desires to fulfill, he should take to Krishna consciousness and worship the Supreme Krishna, Lord Krishna, who is so merciful that he will fulfill, that he fulfills everyone's desire. Through this life, it will become very clear no one is barred from worshiping the Supreme Personality of God, even if one has material desires. We should still approach the Krishna. For many reasons, which I have mentioned already. A Krishna will purify person that will never beg again for anything from Krishna. But demigods, they will give us something which is an impediment for us, and we'll continue to look for them again, better and better. But Krishna gives something which we will never beg again for eternity, for life. After he has purified us completely, he will give us what we want. If Dhruva say, "Oh, I'm sorry, don't give me again, please," Krishna say, "No, you take it. You take it. You take it with the blessing. Never interpret. Never interpret. That is Krishna. So that is the first response. That is the response from the Dhruva Maharaj. My dear Lord, I am very impotent for not accepting your instructions, but this is not my fault. It is due to my having been born in a Kshatriya family. My stepmother's Ruchi has pierced my heart with her harsh words. Therefore, your valuable instruction does not stand in my heart. It is said that the heart of a mind, or the heart or mind, is just like an eating pot. Once broken, it cannot be repaired by any means. Dhruva Maharaj gave this example to Narada. He said that his heart, having been pierced by the arrows of his stepmother's harsh words, felt so broken that nothing seemed valuable, but he desired to contract results. In other words, according to his stepmother, he should not be declared the king. Dhruva Maharaj's determination, therefore, was to become king of a planet exalted even beyond that possessed by the Brahma, the greatest of all the universe. Dhruva Maharaj indirectly informed the great sage Narada that there are 4 kinds of human spirit: the Brahmanical spirit, the Kshatriya spirit, the Vaishya spirit, and the Shudra spirit. The spirit of one caste is not applicable to the members of another. The philosophical spirit enunciated by Narada Muni might have been suitable for Brahmana spirit, but it was not suitable for a Kshatriya. So if you want to affect people, it is better for us to know their interests You should know their interests. Then, we'll be able to apply the philosophy to the people in such a way that they will easily accept that the one is part in this. He's an experienced preacher. He knows different kinds of people and he knows exactly how to give them Christian consciousness. When he met Kachina about his side, how did he give him Christian consciousness? You are not the body. Yeah? You are not the body. Did you tell him like that? What did he do? The story. At the end of the conclusion, at the end of the story, what happened to President Vanessa? He got to understand that it is him that I have been talking for all the time. He didn't become angry. He accepted it because he used his language to speak to him. The thing he's doing, that's what he used to tell him. It's experience in preaching. This is what Dhruva is telling us here. A good preacher, we should try to understand the people we are talking to. So we can design our teaching the way that it will penetrate them. Then they will become Christian conscious. That's what Dhruva is doing. His experience preaching. Dhruva frankly admitted that he was lacking in Brahminical humility and was therefore unable to accept the philosophy of Narada. The statement of Dhruva Maharaj indicates that unless a child is trained according to his tendency, his confirmed. According to his tendency, there is no possibility of developing his particular spirit. It was a duty of the spiritual master or teacher to observe the psychological movement of a particular boy and those train him in a particular occupational duty. Dhruva Maharaj, having already been trained in the Shastra spirit, would not accept the Brahminical philosophy. And provide the reason. In America, we have practical experience of this incompatibility of the Brahminical and Shastra temperament. The American boys who have simply been trained as Shudras are not at all fit to fight in the battle. They are not stateless. Therefore, when they are called to join the military, they refuse because they do not have superior spirit. This is a case of great dissatisfaction in society. So we have a great responsibility, Papa said. We have a great responsibility to lead the world. Our politicians cannot do it. Our scientists cannot do it. Our philosophers, they cannot do it. Only the devotees can do it. So let us do it. And to do that, we have we should get the necessary qualification. However, as soon as they enter the Krishna conscious movement, being studied in America, they are trained to meet the Brahminical qualification, even though they have fallen to the lowest conditions of Sudras, not the Sudras. We are below, because they are below the Sudras. Civilizations are from Sudra. So of course are below that. Chandras, Yavanas, Pisatras, Sombras, Kiratas, these are category. But Prabhupada said here, by Krishna conscious training. In other words, since the Krishna conscious movement is open for everyone, people in general can attain the Brahminical qualifications. Is it happening? It is happening. Everywhere, all over the world, it's happening. disciple is being trained in different projects. Last year, in December, he did a project, and millions of people appreciate education consciousness. Just see, he's not from India, not training from the beginning, but taking the Christian consciousness. Just see what he's doing. See, he's chanting the mantra. What he did here. Millions of people appreciating Christian consciousness. All the glories go to Swami for establishing ISKCON for us. That's Papa's glory. And he's making brahmanas from militias. Right? It's powerful. That's powerful. Papa said, this is the greatest need at the present moment. What is the greatest need at the present moment? Huh? To create. That's a great problem. The greatest need at the present moment. For now, there are actually no brahmanas, no science, but only some Vaishyas and, for the most part, Sudras, as I said. Lessons. Chanting Hare Krishna mantra. That is not a duty of the Sudra. Lessons. There's a duty of not even Brahman, the Vaishnava, to chant Hare Krishna. Kunti, what is he saying? Kunti, what is he saying about this?
She says that
Use the mic. Speak inside the mic. Sorry, not Kunti. Devahuti says something.
one who chants the holy name of Lord even once, then he can perform the yajnas.
Aho Bhakti Pachu to Hariya, Jatva Tem, Mad, Bim. Temple with a pasty, you such new. It's a glorification of, yes, the holy name. What the holy name can do, the holy name is doing. Can make a structure, Gariel. This is the quality, the potency of the holy name. Give him the right person. The classification of society into Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishyas, and Sudras is very scientific. How do you call it adulterated Varnasha? How do you call adulterated Varnasha? Adulterated, condemned Varnasha. How do you call it? Adulterated Varnasha. How do you call it? Tell me. What's the name? Adulterated. When Varnasha, this is Robert said here, the classification of society into Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishyas, and Sudras is very scientific. What do you think? It is not a community that they say is makes one Brahmana or Vaishya Shudra. It is our activities that qualify us to be in any of the balance, the actions. In the human society, but in human social body, the Brahmanas are considered the head, the Kshatriyas are the arms, the Vaishyas the belly, and the Shudras the legs. At the present moment, the body has legs and belly, but there are no hands or head, and therefore society is topsy-turvy. It is necessary to re-establish the Brahminical qualifications in order to raise the modern human society to the highest standard of spiritual consciousness. This is Srila Prabhupada's responsibility. Nobody has ever thought of this. Nobody thought of this. Look at his high thinking. Just look at his high thinking. This is his qualification. His thinking is high. Why? Why is thinking so high? Why Prabhupada's thinking is so high? Yeah? Why is the Prabhupada's thinking is so high?
Prabhupada had that potency to create such Brahminical people. Prabhupada had that potency also to make people Brahmanas.
Okay. Thank you. Why is the Prabhupada's
Out of his compassion.
compassion? The same compassion.
His full faith in the instruction of his spiritual master.
Hmm?
He has full faith in the instruction.
Full faith in the spiritual master.
It becomes a platform for Krishna consciousness.
Very good. Platform of Krishna consciousness. He represents Krishna, isn't it? So how will he be? How will he be? Be less? No, he'll be like Krishna. That's what he represents. He'll be like Krishna. She's not surprised. His consciousness is so high. This is Krishna. This is his position. And he's showing that. Dhruva Maharaj continues, "Oh, learned Brahmana, I want to occupy a position more exalted than any there achieved within the three worlds by anyone, even my fathers and grandfathers. If you will oblige, kindly advise me of an honest path to follow, by which I can achieve the goal of my life. So show me a very honest, not capricious, show me a honest path, by which I can follow to achieve my goal. If you cannot do this, look at the determination of Dhruva Maharaj. If you don't have a solution to my problem, get out. Please step out. This is what Dhruva is telling you. Just step out. If you don't have the solution to my problem, get out. I am looking for a solution, a person who can give me the solution to achieve my goal. It's only Krishna I want. I don't want anything less than Krishna. It's Krishna I want to meet. Nobody else. If you're not Krishna, you cannot show me to Krishna, get out. It is determination of people. Don't forget, yesterday Papa said we should be determined. So determined. That I will chant my CC round in any condition, in health condition, in a bad condition, and worse, do what? Chant my CC round. Either someone is seeing me, nobody sees me, and worse, chant my CC round. I keep the principle. I don't need to check if someone is seeing me before I keep the principle. I will keep the principle in any condition. Either someone is seeing me, or nobody is seeing me. I must keep the principle. A determination in meditation to be successful in meditation. The one Maharaj expressed his desire to possess a kingdom better than those of his father and grandfather. He frankly stated that he wanted a kingdom which had no competitor within the three worlds, namely the higher, the middle, and lower planetary systems. Is it clear? He's looking for something not within the three planetary systems. I don't want anything here. I want something which nobody has occupied before. The greatest personality within this universe is Brahma. And Dhruva Maharaj wanted a position even greater than his. He wanted to take advantage of Narayana's presence because he knew very well that if Narayana, the greatest devotee of Lord Krishna, would bless him or show him the path, then certainly he will be able to occupy a more exalted position than any person within the three worlds. Disciples will have faith in the Guru. So have faith. If we have no faith, nothing will work. Nothing. That famous verse. What's that famous verse? Say it. Say it loud. Say it loud.
यस्यदेव पराभक्ति एकादेव तथा गुणम तस्यै करता है अर्थ प्रकाशन्ते ही महात्मना. Those of uplifting faith in Guru and Krishna, for him all the ports of benefits are revealed.
Unto those who have unflinching faith. Unflinching faith. Unflinching faith. Dhruva Maharaj has that for unflinching. The Vedas are revealed. The process of Bhakti becomes attainable. The goal of Bhakti becomes attainable. The process becomes easy, simple. One does not need to struggle with our senses to get it. If the faith will be very strong, everything becomes simple. And Vishwanath Bhakti Thakur said, a disciple who has satisfied his spiritual master with his sincere service. How can we render sincere service if we don't have faith in the person? If we don't have faith in somebody, we cannot give our best. It's not possible to give our best to somebody who don't have faith. We can only give the best to a person who has faith. That's a person who give our best. So he has a complete faith, as Papa mentioned, that bless him. It's a temple. He has a faith. But he's speaking to him. That's right. Dhruva Maharaj wanted a position greater than that of Brahma. This was practically an impossible proposition. But by listening to the supreme position about it, a devotee can achieve even the impossible. Right? In this case, Arjuna, can Arjuna fight Vishnu Dronacharya? Arjuna, can he fight him? No. But he fought him and won the battle. Right? He has Krishna, Krishna's grace. So if we want the blessing to come so we can do what is impossible to do, we need to have that faith in both the expression of Krishna. These things are not, there is nothing in Krishna constantly which is ordinary, but we take things very casual. Take it very casual. You should not take anything casual. One particular point mentioned here is that Dhruva Maharaj wanted to occupy his exalted position not by hook or crook, but by honest means. This indicates that if Krishna offered him such a position, then he will accept it. That is the nature of a devotee. A devotee will not accept anything from anyone except Krishna, not the demigod. He may desire material gain, but he accepts it only if Krishna offers it. Dhruva Maharaj was sorry to refuse the instruction of Muni. Therefore, he requested him to be merciful by showing a path by which he could fulfill his mind's desires. Any question?
As we are talking about the various conditionings when coming into Krishna consciousness. So especially the conditionings of brahmacharis who are practicing, the conditionings may come at different levels. So like gross conditionings may be verified, but subtle conditionings which are haunting and dreams. So how we should deal with even after 10, 15 years, 20 years practicing Brahmacharya. The conditionings are so subtle. In the day, they are not bothering much and practicing morning program and attending services and all. But in the night dreams, they are so subtle. They are prolonged, they are continuing the conditionings. How we need to deal with it?
First of all, we have to first thing is be patient. You should be patient. And you should be confident that Krishna will take it after some time. That confidence should push on. And I will tell you the truth because you asked me. The way we are eating should be say amended or should be adjusted. Yeah. The way we're eating should be adjusted. We eat too late in the night. heavy spices. They have effect. It has effect. The process of Krishna consciousness is to control the senses. That's what we are here to control the senses. Not to aggravate it, but to control the senses. So we have to adjust our lifestyle. We have to adjust our lifestyle. Eating too late in the night should be avoided. And also, it is heavy, right? Heavy spices. It's not necessary for the body. So we are suffocating. And the mind also will be disturbed because the body is connected with activities. And we also don't have a good attitude towards the currency. We don't have a good attitude towards the currency. Krishna specifically gave the currency. Krishna personally, he manifested the currency for us as a means to help us. It's very important for us to honor these days. This is special days. Honor them. And sincerely make prayer to Krishna. Make prayer to Krishna. Sincere prayer to Krishna. Telling him when we need his help. Communication. That communication establishes the connection. And if that connection is made, you see, if you connect with a high person, whatever happens to that person comes to like a current. We should also have this experience in our Christian process. So let's try to look if it's possible. It will help us. Make sense? Try and see. Get the result. Something more? Yes.
Just like Dhruva had material desires initially, he had some material desire to achieve a kingdom greater than even Brahmaji. So same way in our preaching, if we come across some people, we want to give them pure bhakti, but then they want to do punyas. Like I have one person regularly who was Ekadashi. He's calling me and asking me what is the story behind Ekadashi. But generally these are stories of Ekadashi Mahatmya or even for each chapter they are like kind of karma things. Prabhupada never told those stories. Although these stories are there in our Vaishnava calendar app also. But we are not supposed to have it. So we come across these people, they want to follow these things, but with the material motivation. And we don't want to give that, we want to bring them to higher platform, but still and so how should we deal with such people?
Do like Dr. Mooney's doing? Do like Dr. Mooney? Yes, we don't want to give them these things, but they are asking this. At least they are having some connection with Krishna, which is better than those who are not in the trouble. So this is not what we want to do for them. That is what they want, so they can gradually come to Krishna. So let them do the fasting, even if they think that, even if they are fasting from 30, let them do fasting on the currency, they will take this. Don't be afraid. Let them do the fasting. Give them the currency days, they will fast. If they want to hear the person, whatever, they can hear. It's materialistic. Let them do it. Prahlad Maharaj is passionate. Prahlad and Brahmana, the two souls together. The two persons they want, Prahlad Maharaj. The Prahlad Brahmana, he observed the signature to the sea on Monday. Not deliberate. Not singularly promoted him from his. So let them fast with the Ekadasi, even if they are fasting for matter to let them fast. Krishna will help them.
So for Manas, we can also tell them the stories if they are asking the story that what is the benefit of this Ekadashi and Punya point of view. So,
Give it to them, let them read.
yeah.
Give it to them. But encourage them to continue with it. Very, very powerful. We, Brahma should do a Ekadasi full. Should do full Ekadasi. Are you afraid? Don't be afraid, you will not die. I promise you will not die. You become better, don't die. Become strong. You can preach all over the world. And this is needed. Right? Again?
It's also like second question regarding this Ekadashi. Like some devotees, they have some health issues also. If they fast completely, they get acid reflux, vomiting, all these things. So how they should do that they are able to do these things?
For those who have set a weak body, those who have that weak body, they should eat more things. They should eat more things. But they should chant more. For those who don't have that weak body, the mind is not weak. It's not bad. Yeah, the main problem is the mind. The mind tells us like that. So we follow the mind and get cheated. That's the mind. The mind is problem. So we should be according to so eat something and do the inside. But not 51 preparations. Not 51 preparations. Every violation of it. Right? Just go.
As he was asking in the same direction, but the conditioning in terms of the Prabhupada which he is talking about, they are also material conditionings in terms of spirits, Kshatriya spirit, Brahmanical spirit, Shudra spirit, Vaishya spirit. So they are also material and we surely understand that. But they exist nevertheless. Because Prabhupada is saying we have seen that practical experience of incompatibility. So as we spend more years, 10 years, 12 years in ashram, so do we have to think about these conditionings which we have or just continue being obedient and of course that we have to surrender or we have to think about this which Dhruva Maharaj is honestly expressing here.
It's not necessary for us to start worrying about our conditions. They already did, and we identified that they're there. The fire of Bhakti, devotional service, is so high, it can change it. So if we stick to the process, diligently, like I said before, it will be taken in due course of time. It will take some time according to our nation. It will take some time. And the effort we are putting into our practice. The effort we are putting will help Krishna to facilitate it faster or slower, depending on how we are responding to what is being given to us. In general, because we have the body to take some time for Krishna to take it. But it will take it, and that is sure. That is sure. Krishna will take it out. So it is not eternal. Not eternal. To be finished. At the point to be finished. Bhakti can transform everything. So we should remain where we are in our Krishna. We should remain in Krishna consciousness, but continue the process. To be taking care of our Krishna. Especially when we are constantly praying to Krishna, please, this is my weakness, and I want you to take care of it. To pray to Krishna regularly. Especially when you can't say this, pray more. And the appearances, personalities of God. Should pray to them. And chant something mantras. They have effect. So you chant many mantras. There's so many mantras should practice. They have effect. Very positive effect. It is working. The process is working. Very powerful. So if we remain steady in the practice, Krishna will take it and set us free to be united on a pure, transcendental platform, where we will not have experience of Krishna.
In the class, you mentioned about questionnaire before joining, and we have that. So in that, there's sometimes nowadays many boys they already have some sexual relationship with some girl, and they want to join. So should we recommend such people or straight away no?
No, she shouldn't say that. Shouldn't say no. By training, if they are incentive by training, there's in each country there are so many who are sannyasis to the who have so many. But not reject it. They become sannyasis. Some people become sannyasis. So we don't reject them. We should take it. But training is key. It's very important. Those who are very, very fortunate, they will rise. But those who they will also get money. That's okay. We have to help you to get commercial.
They can join, but after training they'll observe and then they'll see further.
Let them join and should train them. Should train them. From the training, you can see those who are going to go forward or those who get married. It depends on how they respond to the training. But we have the ability to train. Yes. Right, Hare Krishna, I can take break. Take break.